Do you have a niche, like a true niche, like a real specific target audience that your business reaches that is a wide open market? Do you have that? I've found that a lot of business owners I talk to really don't truly have a niche. And what's more important is that early stage business owners, brand new business owners even, don't even have niche on their radar. And if they do have niche on their radar, they're on YouTube trying to find videos like these or trying to find articles to figure out how to actually get a handle on their niche. So in this video, I want to take you through a series of questions you need to ask yourself that are going to help you really pin down how to nail down your perfect niche so you can start making more money and helping people. The first thing that you need to do is, of course, define your expertise and or the core problem that you solve. I actually find that the most important question that you need to ask is, hey, what's the core problem that you solve? Because answering that is really going to help you figure out what your business is, what it does, and who it helps, right? It really cuts like a knife. But I also find that a lot of business owners have a very hard time answering that question. And I get it. It totally makes sense. But try. And if you can't answer it, at the very least, define your expertise or your product in a very broad way. It does this, or it helps people solve XYZ problem. Just write that down. This is really a journaling exercise in a lot of ways. So get a piece of paper, pause the video, write this stuff down, and I guarantee by the end of it, you're going to have a lot more clarity. Okay, so now once you've done that, you want to run a little bit of a thought experiment with yourself so that you can start to really wrap your mind around who you want to help. So ask yourself, who is the type of person that you would love to work with? Absolutely love to work with them, and you would absolutely love to help them. So if you're an e-commerce business, for example, you're selling a physical product, you're thinking about, who do I want to help? Like, who is that person that I really want to help that I think I can help the most? If you're an agency or a coach or a consultant, or you're in info in any way, you want to ask yourself, who's my ideal client? Who's the person that I want to be sitting across the table from, just fixing their stuff? That's the next thing. So journal that out, and by now you've already done a lot of great work to starting to figure out what this is. Then you want to ask yourself, what keeps these people up at night? Because this gets to the pain. A lot of what we've talked about to this point is about logic. And people do buy things because of logical reasons. But for the most part, people will actually take action, especially if it's a high-priced product or service, if it really cuts to the heart, if there's some sort of emotional resonance there. So ask yourself, what keeps these people up at night? This problem being so deep that they just, it frustrates them. It drives them absolutely crazy. What is that thing? Number 4, this is going to get a little tricky, but it's really important. What is the way that you can uniquely help those people? So this is where you have to define how your product or service answers the call. So there's this problem keeps people up at night. What is the unique way that you help them? I would really encourage you to not think within just the bounds of what you do if you already have an established business right now, because that's going to get you putting all sorts of brick walls on your thought process right now. And we don't want to do that. We want to unleash as much creativity and free thought as we possibly can. So really just think broadly. You as a person and everything you bring to the table as a business owner, is there a unique way that you can help them? Is there a way? It's so crucial, so crucial. So just write that down. And number 5, if you were to take this group of people, okay, again, it's the people that you wanted to work with or the people that you wanted to help, and then thinking about what keeps them up at night, you're thinking about and writing down how you can uniquely help them. If you were to take just one small subset of those people that you feel hurt the most, who does it hurt the most out of all of these different types of people? Who is it? If you can answer that, you will have your niche. Okay, now let's walk through this. Let's say that you do website development. Okay, I'm a developer of websites. I create websites, I write HTML. I'm starting my own business. What do I do? Define your expertise in the core problem you solve. So you help people make their mark online, right? They have a home on the internet. Your expertise is building beautiful custom websites for them. Boom, done. Now you're going to ask yourself, what type of people would you love to work with or you would love to help? Say, oh, well, I'd love to work with e-commerce businesses. Like I love people who make physical products because, I'm a big Apple tech guy and I love physical stuff. It's fun. I love watching Shark Tank and that kind of stuff's cool and fun and unique. Okay, great. Cool. What keeps these people up at night? Well, they want to sell more stuff. A lot of people probably don't know who they are because they're relatively new and unique and innovative. And so there's not really much they've done with brand awareness. So they need to make their mark. They probably have not to this point been able to figure out how to distinguish themselves from competitors. All of these things keep them up at night. Is there a way you can uniquely help them? Well, yeah, you can build them a website that will make their dreams come true. You can design something for them that will build lots of brand awareness, brand recognition, and make customers just flock to them. And then the last question, if you were to take one specific subset of these people who have the most trouble and biggest problems, who would it be? And this probably, in this case, has to do with stage. Well, the people that have the most problems are probably folks that have been going at it for a few years, and they've been trying to sell stuff. It's working okay, but in general, their web presence is crap, and they're not converting extremely well. And the issue there is that there's not good design, there's not a lot of good conversion rate optimization on their site, and so they're just not moving forward. They're kind of stagnating year after year. So smaller, earlier stage e-commerce business owners that are getting somewhat established but have a huge problem because the biggest thing hurting in their business is their website, is the fact that it keeps them up at night, how they don't convert people that come to their website. Boom, you found your niche. And it's as easy as that. It's really a funnel that you take yourself through. What do you think? Have you ever tried an exercise like this? Have you found this helpful? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. And hey, listen, like and subscribe. Hate to say it, but it goes a long way here on the old YouTube. Thank you. Talk to you soon.